Well, good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Make sure you get over to jerichogreen.net and become a member. Now, before I get in this story's ass like a bike with no seat, I love saying that. That makes me laugh every time. I will never stop saying that, because what can get in your ass deeper than a bike with no seat? Anyway, this is a viewer-funded platform, so without your help, I can't do what I do every day. There is no plan B. This is what I want to do until the day I die, and with your help, I can. If you want to send a Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, I'll put the links. Maybe you want to go old school. You want to go snail mail. You don't want those companies taking a piece of my pie, and I appreciate it. I'll put my P.O. box in the description as well. And as tough as it is to come to you and lean on you, this is what I have to do to keep the lights on and keep doing what we do every day. So if you could please do me the favor of reaching all the way up inside of your generosity and pulling something out for me, that is greatly appreciated. I love doing this. I want to keep doing this. So with your help, I can. But you guys have probably heard the story about this woman, this 25-year-old woman from Alabama named Carlee Russell. And congratulations to her, because she has just graduated with honors from juicy Smollett University. She has taken the hoax game to a whole new level. So, back, it's been, what's today, 25th? So you're looking at almost 2 weeks ago. This woman was driving down, I think, the I-95, and she called 911, and she said, I see a child on the side of the highway, so I'm going to pull over and help the child. And who wouldn't do that? Who wouldn't pull over and help an abandoned child on the side of a busy highway? You'd be a monster if you didn't help. It was around 9:30 at night. So she pulls over, and then the 911 dispatcher, she called 911, and then she called a friend. And the friend heard her scuffling and struggling and screaming, and then the call goes dead. Oh my goodness. This woman has been taken. I wonder if she had to get in touch with Liam Neeson so he can use his special set of skills. So this woman's been taken. So of course, her friend, dispatch, whoever she talked to, are scrambling. You have local law enforcement. They got the FBI involved, Secret Service involved. They're going through her phone. How can we find this woman? Because there's a time limit. They have to find this woman within a certain amount of time, or they may never find her again. And the police chief said it was, quote, all hands on deck. As you can imagine, you have volunteers, they stand shoulder to shoulder, and they walk through certain areas calling her name, Carlee, Carlee, Carlee. Her parents, her friends, her family, what do you think was going through their mind? We've all read the stories. We've all seen the TV shows and the movies. They probably thought after a certain amount of time, their daughter was dead and they were never going to see her again. The most horrible things the worst things imaginable have probably happened to her, and she's dead, and we're never going to see her again. She was only 25. She was a nursing student. She had her whole life in front of her. Her life looked so promising, and her light has been snuffed out by a monster. So everybody's searching high, and everybody's searching low. Carlee, Carlee. And then she shows up 2 days later. Oh shit. Imagine how happy, elated, overjoyed her parents were. We got our baby back. Don't you dare start singing that Chili's baby back rib song. But we got our baby back, baby back, baby back, right? She's home. Thank you, God, for sending her back home, because for so many families, it doesn't end that way. It ends with them finding a decomposed body or a skeleton. But not this time. Not for the Russell family. They got their daughter back. And they said that she was acting differently. Of course. They could think of the situation she had just been through. They said she had to physically fight for her life, mentally fight for her life. And she told the police that when she got out to help the kid, that somebody snatched her and threw her in the back of an 18-wheeler. Like she was Michael Knight in the show Knight Rider. Remember? He'd drive up into the back of that 18-wheeler. So somebody grabbed her and Michael Knighted her ass. She said a man and a woman took her, told her to strip down. They started taking pictures of her. Oh shit, I'm about to be trafficked. I'm about to be sent to South America or Eastern Europe somewhere to be a prostitute and get hooked on drugs and never see my family again, you poor thing. But then something happened. The police and the investigators started to investigate, and they're looking at her, the activity on her phone leading up to the day that she was kidnapped. And she was looking up things such as how to take money from a register and not get caught. And she looked up the movie Taken. How fucking stupid are you? Apparently the answer is very. You looked up the movie Taken before you were taken, you fucking idiot. So yeah, it was a lie. Yesterday, her lawyer, she didn't even have the balls to get in front of the microphone herself. She sent a statement through her lawyer that was read by the local police chief. It never happened. I'm sorry. I apologize. You fucking bitch. So now the police and the Secret Service, and I'm sure every other law enforcement group involved, are looking into what potential charges she should face. Because she should. You can't put all these wheels in motion and have no consequences and have no punishment. Now, of course, they can't get back the emotional currency that she fucked off, because even though these people don't know her, these volunteers, these cops, they're still emotionally invested in finding her. They're still spending their time and their effort. They're away from their families to look for this fucking idiot. Just like I said during the Juicy Smollett bullshit, how many police officers or agents had to call their family, had to call their wife, their husband, their son, their daughter and say, I'm sorry, mommy, daddy won't be here tonight. I gotta work overtime. I gotta go over here. I gotta go over there to look for this poor Carlee Russell. How many wives told their husbands, oh, I'm sorry, babe, I hope you find her. What a sad story this is. How many of the cops were fretting, looking in these bushes or looking behind this building because they might find her decaying corpse? They can't get that back, but maybe they can get some of their money back, because guess what? This shit ain't free. Paying these cops to look, to do research, to actually search through the streets, shining their lights in the bushes. Carlee! And this fucking idiot's hanging out somewhere. They still don't know where she was for 2 days. She was missing for 49 hours. Are there other people involved? I don't think so. I hope not. Were there people dumb enough to say, yeah, Carlee, that's a good idea, I'll help? Of course there are people dumb enough to do that, but I hope they did it. I hope this was a solo dumb shit mission. But the bottom line is, she was fucking lying. And I will put a link in the description box so you can see the article, so you can read all the stupid shit this woman did. And what are the chances, in the first place, that there's a toddler? It was a toddler. So 1 to 5 years old. What are the chances that they could wander alongside a busy freeway and not be hurt? How? Because the police chief said while she was talking to dispatch, she traveled 600 yards down the freeway, meaning she was following this kid for 600 yards and nothing happened. This kid didn't get hit by a car, didn't wander out into the freeway. Well, thank God this imaginary child didn't get hurt or killed. Carlee Russell, you are the latest graduate from juicy Smollett University with honors. Here's your fucking dunce cap, you bitch. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to JerichoGreen.net. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.